Hey everyone, welcome to something that is not Minecraft. So as you can see, I've got a command prompt open with a bunch of S's in it. Anyway, so the other day I was feeling a bit nostalgic for some of the old, like really old computer games we used to play when I was a kid. And I thought, why not make a video out of that? Or even a whole video series. So I had an idea for something I'm going to call Games from My Childhood. Maybe a working title? Anyway, just an excuse to play some really old but still sort of charming games. Comment on them. Comment on what my memories are of the things and see if any of you guys happen to recognize them, have any memories of your own share, or if they're totally new things and you never realized that computer games used to look like, well, like what they will. And so I went ahead and downloaded, obviously, DOSBox, which I have to say is very nostalgic feeling, just having to type things into it. We had to do that for some of our computer games way back in the day, on our Windows 95 computer. Not all of them. Some of them you could just, click the icon and it would pop up. But some of them you had to actually navigate to the directory, which I'm going to attempt to do right now. Show you what my computer looks like. And so the first game I thought of, and this will be in no particular order, is one that you will see very soon, assuming I can type it correctly. As you can see, I need a bit of practice. Okay, this should work then. Warning, the music might get a little bit loud. That's better. I know this is why you came, just to see me struggle with the command prompt. I swear I'm better at typing than that normally. What is it? What is it? You could probably guess. Well, it's got a pretty rockin' tune, if you couldn't tell. Yeah, so this is Hoyle Official Book of Games, Volume 3. I'll let the intro play a bit. There's not much to it. It's not exactly a story-based game.
Please select a game.
And here we are. The music is a bit discordant on this particular screen. Most of the game actually doesn't have music. It's all in the main menu, really. So this is a game that pretty much everyone in my family played, sort of an all ages experience. As you can see, it's got 6 different board games here that you can play in virtual form. No online play, nothing like that. Although most of them do have like a local competitive play with someone who's actually right there with you. So I think that for this episode, we're just gonna try out each of the games and see what Hoyle Official Book of Games Volume 3 has to offer. Let's go ahead and check out the sort of settings menus up here. Very similar to other Sierra games. Yes, this is a Sierra game, actually. So games, which is what we're on, quit, replay. I'm not sure what replay does, actually. Oh. About. Oh, there's the same credits, if you cared about that. The fun never ends with these great Sierra titles. Volume 1. Volume 2. You can finally get ahead in the rat race by playing Jones in the fast lane. I don't know what this is a reference to. Another game, maybe? I wonder what would actually happen if you tried calling this number. Anyway. A surprising number of people worked on this, actually. Wow, it even tells you what the menu buttons do. In case you really wanted to know. I would turn down the volume on this screen for the music, but it doesn't actually seem to affect the music, just the sound effects within the game itself. Then there's options. Oh, okay. It looks like it really wants me to be in a game or nothing will work. So let's just start with checkers, the first one here. Oh, now we've got like Oriental music, I guess. So I am a human. If you were playing with another person, you could have them be player 2. But I'm just gonna play against the computer. I wonder how you play with frogs. Oh, and it even remembers my name that I put in during testing. So there is some kind of DOS save data in here. And now, part of what makes this really a Sierra game is that you have Sierra characters that you can play as or against. Maybe it's just against. Because it only wants me to pick who I'm playing against at the moment. So this particular game actually released in 1991 when I was just a very small child. Actually, when this came out, I would have been way too young to actually play it, but one of the benefits of having a big family with a lot of older siblings is that they get games for them, and then they just stay, and those same games are still available when you come around a few years later. So I was probably, like 8 or 10 when I played this. And relatedly, this came out in 91 at a time when we actually didn't have that many other Sierra games, at least not ones with these characters. So when I was playing this at the time, as a child, I didn't really know any of these characters. We did have King's Quest VI. That was the main other Sierra game I remember having. But King's Quest VI came out in 1992, so a year after this Hoyle game. If the Hoyle game had come out a little later, you would probably have seen Alexander from King's Quest VI as one of the playable characters. But as it was, most of these characters, like, we did have the Mixed Up Mother Goose game as a kid, so that's who M. Goose is from, but we never had any Space Quest or Police Quest games at all when I was a kid. Definitely not Leisure Suit Larry, who I guess Larry is from. And Rosella and Graham are from King's Quest. I'm guessing 4 and 5 is the inspiration. Like, this picture of Graham is definitely based on this picture from King's Quest V, which would have been not too long before this Hoyle game came out. But at the time, I didn't know them. I think when I finally beat King's Quest VI and you saw Rosella and Graham at the ending, I'm like, oh, they're from that Hoyle game. So that's the only experience I had, really. And then you can even see the bad guy characters on the other side, and none of them were familiar to me at the time. Like, Lola and Mordak are from King's Quest 4 and 5 again. Arnoid and Vohal are from Space Quest. Some of these I'm still not sure about. Like, I've played, all the other original 7 King's Quest games since then, like, as an adult, and watched, Let's Plays of Space Quest and Police Quest and stuff. So some of these characters I know from that, but I don't know who Mr. Big is or the sheriff or some of these. In fact, when I was a kid, I very rarely played as the bad guys. I thought they looked all kind of weird and scary. So I mostly picked, I think, like Rosella or Laura, just because they looked like they were nice people. I'm actually not sure if it makes a difference which character you pick. Whether it matters in terms of how the opponent plays if you pick a certain person as your opponent. I've actually got the Wikipedia up for this game, and it says that let's see. Oh, here it is. So if you're really curious to know where all these are from, so Mother Goose from Mixed Up Mother Goose, Roger, the main character of Space Quest, obviously, Roger Willicoat. Rosella is from King's Quest, notably King's Quest 4, although she looks a bit different than she did in King's Quest 4. Graham is also from King's Quest 1 and 2 and 5, but this picture is definitely from 5. Laura is from Laura Bow, which I've never played. Larry and Patty, again from the Leisure Suit Larry games. And Jones in the Fast Lane, which I have never heard of. And Sonny is from Police Quest. I think he's the main character of that. And then the bad guys. So apparently his name is actually Ad Avis. And they just ran out of room. That's from Quest for Glory. So is Baba Yaga, which I've heard of, but I've never played. Lillian from the Colonel's Bequest. So some other lesser known, maybe Sierra games. Mr. Big is Leisure Suit Larry. Arnoid is Space Quest 3. Vohal is Space Quest 2. And then, again, Mordak from King's Quest V, Lolot from King's Quest IV, and Sheriff from Conquests of the Longbow. He is indeed the Sheriff of Nottingham, which is pretty cool. Now, one thing that is kind of interesting is that each character, if you click, not on their picture, on their name, it tells you the difficulty that they are to play against. So that might be interesting if you have a character who you like the look of, but they're really tough. Who are the tough people here? Let's see. Apparently, Vohal, who is an alien, is harder than a android guy, I guess. But let's try playing against... of course, Mother Goose is a beginner. Oh, Rosella is an expert. Let's try against her. Okay. Let it load a bit. Thank you, Rosella. Okay, and then at this point, it's basically just checkers, you know? I will probably not be spending a whole lot of time contemplating each move carefully. That's my excuse for if I don't win. But yeah, once you're in the game, you notice it's actually quite simple. There's no background music in the game itself, not a lot of animations. Although for some reason it takes the computer a long time to figure out its moves sometimes. I was always used to wonder whether, you know, it could actually think, or if this meant that the computer had just like started to slow down and that was the issue. Let's see. Fortunately, with a game like checkers, you probably don't have to check the rules. I believe there are rules available, which we might need for some of the other games. I mean, if a Hoyle game cannot explain the rules of playing games to you, I'm pretty sure I remember them Hoyle having like actual physical books with rules for various card games and things. So Rosella's supposed to be an expert at this. I wonder if characters have different levels of expertise at different games. That'd be something to check out. Yeah, this particular outfit of hers, I believe the one in King's Quest IV was almost all white, so I'm not sure where the blue is coming from. And I don't think she had a tiara, but maybe I'm just misremembering. She spends most of that game in like a peasant outfit anyway. Okay, kind of wish we had the crown weight icon so then I could put it on people's heads. That's what everyone always did in King's Quest, right? And now we are quite mixed up. Let's see. I know the trick is to not leave any checker without anything behind it, because then it can get jumped easily. So, oh, actually I'm forced to take a jump. Let's see what happens if I try and do a different move. Oh, I think she's getting a bit sarcastic here. Was that a smile? Did I see you smirking at me? Is that a sarcastic smile or like a yay, we're having fun smile? Okay. So I have to make this jump, but I get to pick which checker makes the jump, I think. And actually, if I use this one, I can make 2 jumps, although then I will immediately be jumped myself. If I use this one, then he will jump me and end up right here. You know what? I don't like thinking ahead. Let's try that. Jump again. Oh, did I make you sad, Rosella? No, I don't want to jump again. Oh, I guess I have to. My, that was a surprise! I think their dialogue... What was that? That was a weird face. Now you're king. No, No, Rosella, that's your father, King Graham. You are not going to usurp him. But I think that their dialogue does slightly alter depending on which character it is. Maybe we'll try a bad guy next time and see how that works out. But let's try here. I always feel bad losing to a computer on simple games like these. Okay. Let's see. I have to make this jump, and then I will myself get jumped. But that's what I gotta do. I hate when they force you into a jump like that. Oh, you're sad. Poor Rosella. It's okay. Compared to, being tied to a stake, about to be eaten by a dragon, it's not too bad. I wonder if they even have checkers in Daventry, or if this is like a new experience for her. I mean, it's not that complicated of a game. Maybe they call it drafts or draughts or whatever the other name is for it. Okay. We'll go a few more turns. I was hoping to finish this game, but if it takes too long, we'll just sort of exit and try out some of the others. Because for this Hoyle video, I want it to be just one video for everything. What's this? You've blocked me. What can I do now? You really want to force me to make a bad move, don't you? I don't think there's anything I can do now without being jumped. Well, maybe I can get into a spot that forces her. If I move here, you'll jump. That's that. Doesn't give me any openings, though. I move here, you'll jump. And that's that. I move here. Let's try here. Okay, so now I have to make this jump. I think I should be able to get this piece to the back now. She hasn't been using her king very much yet. Ooh, let's go ahead and you took my spot. Fine then, I'm gonna do that. You know, the graphics are not bad for 1991. I mean, not as good as obviously the King's Quest V, which would have been around the same time, but not bad. could have gone better. I'm slowly running out of options. I think Rosella is going to win this one. Oh! We don't play on those. Maybe you don't. Okay, I just wanted to annoy you a little bit. See, if I go here, you'll jump me and then jump me again, which would suck. If I go here, you'll jump me, and that'll be it. I'm not gonna win this one, am I? Well, she is an expert. That did not help me in any way whatsoever, did it? What? Oh, you. I guess I ran out of legal moves. Oh. I wonder if it'll actually keep score if I come back and play again. No, Rosella, you are too difficult for me. Let's try a different game with a different person who's not you. Yes. So that was checkers.
Please select a game.
Let's try
Dominoes.
this one, I guess. Oh, see, look. Rosella is only average at dominoes. So I guess it does depend on the game. Graham is average. Let's try King Graham. Do you have anything interesting to say about dominoes? So as you saw in the checkers one, you can actually play most of these games with a real person and just take turns, which we tended to do fairly often. Dominoes, I believe, is the only game you can't do that because each domino is like your hand. It has to be held secret, which you can't do if someone else is sitting right next to you. So okay, so my play first. I remember always wondering what boneyard meant. That's such a weird name. Cannot draw another domino. Okay. What do I have to play? Can I play anything? Actually, it's been a while since I've played dominoes. Believe it or not. About? No, not this. I just wanted to know. Oh, rules. Okay. So play all your dominoes. The person who has the highest doublet. So that's what you call it. Oh, so you actually have different options for how you want to play. Scoring. Each player adds up the value of the dominoes in their hand. The person who has the less points in their hand Oh, so you want to get rid of the higher value dominoes first? Is that what I'm reading? I don't think this is how we scored it back in the day. So you want to play all your dominoes, yep. But if you have any left in your hand, so if you, okay. Alright, options. What? Why can't, oh, must play if you can. Highest doublet. So I guess I'm the highest doublet, which is the double sixes. And we are playing for a score of 100. Okay, still totally understand it, but let's see. At least this goes a lot faster than checkers. This one. Huh. And you can only attach dominoes to these ends, not anywhere along the way. Looks like. He looks slightly angry about that. Alright, so how did the scoring work? 4, 8, 9, 10. So he had 13 points, which apparently goes to me. So I get the points left in his hand. Huh. Okay. The idea is to go to 100 points. What if we went in options and went to... Oh, 100 is the lowest? Okay. What, you want a 5? Don't you have anything interesting to say about this game, Graham? Or anything to tell me about, you know, your travels in Serenia or Kalima? Anything like that? No, you're just gonna stay mum? Okay, whoa! He got very angry. Hey, man. You must not try to play that at this time. That doesn't sound anything like him. I can't do his voice. But you don't need to look so angry. So I think I have to draw, because I don't have a 6 or a 5. Are you laughing at me? It's not very sportsmanlike. What if I just keep drawing? Oh, okay. Well, now I have every type of domino known to man. So if I can't play, that'd be kind of bad. Oh, he's getting angry. I've never seen Graham look quite that angry before. And he has no moves. Oh, so we need a 2, which I have. And you still don't have any 2s. Alright, do you have a blank? My turn? I don't have any 1s. I still don't have any ones. Oh, I have threes. I wonder why it puts them sideways when it's the double. I don't have any sixes either. Still don't have any sixes. Nor ones. I guess if you were smart, you would try to actually, you know, guess what dominoes the other person had. It was a tie? So he had 3, 6, 10, 14. I had 8. Am I reading it right? So that's a difference of 6. So that's where they're getting the 6 points from. And it went to me because I had fewer points left in my hand. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely not how we used to score. I mean, the real life version of dominoes. I don't think we need to play any more hands, Graham. I understand how this works. Goodbye. Do 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 do. Do do do. Do 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 do.
Please select a game.
Oh, Snakes and Ladders, my favorite.
Snakes and ladders.
This one's kind of interesting because you don't pick a Sierra character, you just pick, you know, one of these little kids to play as. Who do I want to be? Oh, these are so familiar. Wow. It's amazing how you can completely forget about something for a few decades and then you see it. It's like, oh yeah, I used to like this one. You know? And the weird little animations they would do with their yo-yos and paddle balls and other things kids used to play with. All 3 of them. Come on. We want to see all the animations. So, when I said this was my favorite, I actually kind of meant it. I always liked the look of this game with the sort of funny looking snakes and stuff. I know it's an entirely luck-based game, so there's very little game to it. So yeah, you just spin and then you pick where you go. Oh, that climbing the ladder sound. That does sound familiar. When someone gets to the big ladder, like, you'll hear it. It'll be really cool. I don't remember the walking sound playing before. Like the spinning sound or the sound when they land on a space is familiar, but the doo-dee-doo-dee-doo when they walk, that doesn't sound familiar to me. I have no idea how accurate my sound settings are compared to what we had back in the day. 4. I think this game is mostly a tool to teach kids how to count, actually. I can't even tell what space I'm on. I think I'm on this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, yeah, Mario Party the Saint. There's no mini games. Oh, I think the actual board game version of this is more often called Chutes and Ladders. I mean, look at, you've got cute little snakes and they stick out their tongues and everything, so. 6. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, I got the ladder. Alright, get ready for jam and tune. do, dick-a-doo, 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 dick-a-doo. Yeah, I'm easily amused. But hey, at least I'm almost to the end already. I think I lose track of which direction. It's hard for me to tell what spaces everything's on actually. Like, is this guy on this space? Or is he on this space? I don't know. 2. Oh no! So you can see how this could actually take a little while if you keep falling down. But I mean, what are you here for if you don't want to actually sit and watch kids climb up and down for a few minutes? Oh, I think this guy's gonna win now. Oh no, too bad. Their idle animations are pretty cute. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now what happens if you click on the wrong? Oh, right, the angry star. We used to, because we needed more ways to amuse ourselves, we used to, if you keep clicking the wrong thing, it jumps. Okay. I'm sure you can make some kind of cool music with that if you wanted. Oh no! We're never going to hit payday. No, that's a different game. Wasn't this game originally about, like, you do good deeds and you go up the ladder and you do bad things and you fall down? Something like that. I don't know. You'll notice there's nothing actually written on the board. There's no context for any of this. Now, why can't you, when you're on, like, part of the ladder, just climb up the rest of it? I don't know. At least you don't have to wait for the computer to think when you're playing this one. Oh, and they actually moved the spinner so we can see. How nice. Oh, it's me again? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think I'm on the snake tail quite yet. I love how the snake is, it's a rattlesnake, but it's holding a rattle, like a baby rattle. Which is kind of silly. My turn? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I already missed the big ladder, so if you miss that one, it takes forever to catch up. Seems like a rather dangerous situation for a bunch of kids, actually. I mean, they're climbing up and down these unsupported ladders. There's probably poisonous rattlesnakes hanging around. No adult supervision. Sounds like a great play area. Oh no! She actually goes on the spiral part too. I think Mr. Dark Hair up here is probably gonna win. Oh no! Come on, I want to see what it looks like when we're actually finished. I want to see what the victory looks like. Huh, maybe I'll pause and jump ahead just a little bit. Okay, that took a while. I believe we're finally in the home stretch though. This dude just climbed up the ladder and he's right at the end, although I believe he has to get an exact number in order to finish. I was doing okay until I hit this blue snake and slid right back down, so probably no one else will be able to catch up now, but we'll see. Yes, he could always hit this. Oh yeah, see, he has to hit a 3. Oh. Man, this could really go on basically indefinitely. I mean, there's a bit of charm to the aesthetic of it, but it's not exactly a riveting experience, is it? Of course, when I'm the one playing it, that makes it so much more fun to watch, doesn't it? I wonder why they decided not to put any actual music in the games themselves. Was it would be too distracting, or they didn't have enough I don't know. Yeah, maybe they figured while you're playing this totally luck-based game, you needed to be able to concentrate. Alright, let's see if, what should I call him? He looks like a Tommy. Let's see if Tommy manages to reach the end. That is so cruel to have that one snake there right at the very end. Especially since it puts you down below where the blue snake is, so... 6? Okay. I can count. It's mostly, I always lose track of which direction we're supposed to be going. Oh, he looks like he's getting near the end. I don't know why these other folks are still playing. They have no chance whatsoever. 6. Man, couldn't I have gotten the ladder instead? That would have been nice. But there are quite a number of snakes right at the top of the board. So it's like an obstacle course. They're rather bizarre colored snakes, aren't they, though? Like, we've got a polka dot one, one with stripes and polka dots, a bright pink one. I don't think any real... Aside from this sort of black and orange one, none of the others look like they could be a real snake. Oh, I thought he was gonna fall down here. Oh, maybe one of us will win. Could be me. Here. Okay, finally in the last row. Took long enough. Oh, we're neck and neck. This is so riveting. Aw, don't feel bad, little guy. There's nothing exciting up there except for more snakes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, yes. Made it past the pink one. Wonder what these snakes think just lying here. They look kind of zoned out. Oh, and we're tied again. So is this just gonna boil down to who spins first? Well, surely one of us will get past. So we just need a 5. Alright, come on. No. He's getting close. It doesn't actually matter at this point because it has to be exact. Alright, will it be me? I think I'm on the snake. No! Oh, he's past the snake. So all we have to do is wait for him to spin a 1. I will go ahead and speed this part up again. Look who won. He was so excited. And look it, you actually have to keep playing until everyone makes it to the end. I'm curious what happens when everyone makes it to the end. If they all have a party or something. I don't remember. But maybe I will find out. Finally. As you can see, everyone else made it to the finish before me. I think I fell down that snake like 4 more times. The same blue one. He's going to haunt my dreams. But now here I am. At the end, I just have to roll a 3 or spin a 3. And I will finally be over. I don't know why they make you keep playing when you're the one in last and there's no chance you can win, but oh well. I'm past the danger now. There's only one option left. Yay. Oh, that's it? Did you just start a new game? Nothing else? Well, if nothing else, it can certainly keep up to 4 real-life human children occupied for a few minutes. Yeah, my parents, they had quite a number of games on our computer for kids, just to help keep us out of the way, except sometimes we would fight over the games and who got to play them. But with a game like this, you can have 4 people playing and just happily occupied for minutes at a time, doing not much else but climbing and falling and climbing and falling and climbing and falling. There's got to be a better way to design this game so it doesn't feel so unfair, but maybe that's the moral. Anyway, I'm coming up to close to an hour, actually, of recording time. I was hoping to finish the Hoyle game today, but I think I might pause here and do a part 2 maybe tomorrow. And that'll be a bit easier on you and me because it's getting a bit late. Well, thank you for watching. And we will do the other 3 games very soon.